How many of you have ever eaten insects? With a show of hands. So not that many people. Well, 80% of the world's population eats insects, and that percentage may surprise you because of where we live and the society that we live in. 2.5 billion people in the world eat insects, and it's a part of their regular diet. Not because that they want to or they have to, but because they actually want to. According to the United Nations, by the year 2050, the global population will increase to 9.7 billion people, and the global food supply must more than double to compensate for this population. There must be an alternative food source to increase our food supply, and insects could be that alternative food source. 80% of the world's population eat insects already, so we should as well. And for all of you, hopefully the rest of my presentation will persuade you on doing so. Compared to raising livestock, raising insects is far more environmentally friendly. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, livestock is responsible for 14.5% of the global greenhouse gases emissions. Compared to cattle, weight to weight, with insects, they emit 80 times less methane, a gas that traps 100 times more heat in the atmosphere than carbon dioxide. Also, animal waste is a leading factor in pollution of land and water resources, as observed through multiple case studies from China, United States, India, and Denmark. Besides being pollution-friendly, insects are also resource efficient. It takes 2,000 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of beef, but only 1 gallon of water to produce 1 pound of crickets. Same with feed. Cows require 10 pounds of feed to produce 1 pound of beef, while a pound of crickets only need 1.7 pounds of feed. Environmental-wise, insects are better for the planet. So that's 1 point for insects. Nutrition is another factor that worries people when eating insects. Well, as the nutrients in insects are comparable, yet if not more beneficial than the nutrients in meat. Crickets have more protein, less saturated fats, and twice as much vitamin B12 than the same amount of ground beef. Even in terms of calories, it is comparable to meat. So that's 2 points for insects. Another factor is health. Entomologist Brian Fisher from California Academy of Sciences says, "We do have concerns about disease jumping from animals like pigs and cows to humans, but there are no worries about a disease jumping from an insect to humans. There's almost zero chance that any disease that affects an insect could actually impact a human after it's cooked." When eating animals, there's a risk of getting transmission of zoonotic infections and diseases. However, insects are so distantly related from humans that this won't happen. So that's 3 points for insects. Well, even though insects have 3 points, meat seems to still win. However, insects can't keep on losing. Our perception on insects must change, and I urge you to overcome insects, to appreciate what they do for the world, and most importantly, just take a bite. Be the first to take this step towards a new diet in our society. Thank you.